Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark, where we're getting our footing back in the Forsaken Airfield. Last episode, we just did a little bit of exploring around the hangar here, checked out a few rooms. We'll make this kind of our base of operations for the region. And we got a full night's sleep in, but we've got the Aurora active once again. So I'm going to check what the weather's like and see if maybe we can do some exploring while it's like this out. I do have plenty of ammunition for our handgun and rifle, so I'm not too worried about self-defense. And yeah, so I've got a little bit of excess weight on me, but I don't think it's too bad. Although, the music's music and sound for this area is kind of weird. Now what happens if I open this up and take out the battery?
All this gear is slowing me down.
Okay, I'm really Oh, you know what? I'm going to take the battery inside with us, just because if I do need... Oh, actually, you know what? No, I don't have... I will take it in case I can get the lead out of it, and that I might be able to use to make ammunition, but I just realized I don't know where a reloading bench is to actually be able to, like, make new. I'll bring it with me for now, and then we'll keep exploring around here. So far, I'm not seeing any wolves. So I don't know exactly where they are. I'm sure they are somewhere. I'm just going to bring this battery in, drop it by the door here, and then keep exploring and seeing what else is in this area now that we have the Aurora active and some lighting happening. Yeah, drop that heavy sucker, and let's go back out. Oh, and grab the pry bar too, because more... I wonder if I should leave the rifle behind. Like, I have a fair bit of weight on me already. The pry bar is going to be a bit more. But I don't know if I'll really be in, like, a spot to be hunting stuff. No, you know what? I'll leave the cooking implements here. That'll free up a little bit of weight. And there's the pry bar. You know what? That's actually less weight than I started out with, so I think I will keep the rifle. Not that I'm hoping to need to use it, but again, just better safe than sorry. So yeah, let's get back out and start looking about what else we have around the airfield. Oh, I think that's... Yeah, that's control tower over there, so might as well work for that. There are a few other buildings around here. I don't know if we can get in all of them or any of them. Oh. Well, we can definitely get in this one, because it's basically a completely open-air hangar. Still... Oh, well, we got some lockers we can check out. Just see if there is anything of value here.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Oh. Oh. Okay, the ball of claw is a neat find, but the bigger find is probably the, Oh, actually, that gives us less than the wool scarf. What do we got over here? Simple tools, another heavy hammer. Looks like a little television or some kind. Yeah, nothing else really here to stick around for, so... what is... Is that just... Okay, that's just some red lights flickering and everything, so it's nothing really of merit. God, but you get a really good view of the Aurora here. Okay, I'm going to focus more to keeping my search towards the larger buildings. Just because if I do go through every little nook and cranny, we won't have some easy lighting for the area. So this is just the terminal building. And nothing really around here. Oh, we can open these doors up. Anything in this suitcase?
Hope nobody needs this.
Nah, we'll leave the jacket behind. Don't super need that. Oh, there's another suitcase. Down vest. I think that's all we'll find in the suitcases might be clothing. Yeah, seems like that's the case. We'll take a book, though, because again, that's helpful for starting fires. Another flare shell. You know what? This is one place I would expect us to eventually find a... like an actual flare gun. Because, like, for rescue situation or that, there might be one stored away in some location here. I think the control tower is the only other, like, large building we've got around here. Looks like a little bit of canned... well, that was ruined, although... if we get our cooking to level 5, we might actually be able to eat ruined food. But nothing really there. Oh, fair bit of scrap metal. You know, I will take, because we do have that... oh, come on. I know that's scrap metal. I can see it. I should be able to take it. There we go. Oh, another car battery. More scrap metal. Ah, that's... okay, so that will probably be doing in a little bit of time. There is some stuff already here for it. Ooh, but the wind's picking up, so let's stop in here and just do some investigating. Let's see. Nothing in that drawer. Nothing there. Magnifying lens, that looks about all on the table here. I'm surprised that I can't squeeze between those. Okay, filing cabinets. Oh, some first aid stuff is always handy. More flare shells. Spray paint, I don't think I really need, although this would be a good region for it, because again, I'm pretty blind around here. I don't have any prior experience of what is in this region. And let's work our way upstairs. I'm actually getting, like, slope danger going up the stairs. I guess it is because of all the weight I do have on us. And yeah, it's a fair ways up to the top here. Okay, orange soda, floppy disks. Field 31 operations memo. Hey crew, you know we've been asked to provide SAR coverage for the rest of Great Bear. Tapping into the existing radio transmitter system was pretty old. The transmitter tower scattered all over the lower island, including one we jury-rigged here at the Field 31 tower. Transmitter boxes are a bit prone to breaking down, and when powered and in good working order, each tower covered decent range, well beyond the region it's located in. Update your survey maps with transmitter sites in Forlorn Muskeg, Mystery Lake, and Milton. Expect to do annual maintenance. The wiring and batteries seem particularly fragile, and we've had some trouble with fuses as well. Testing continues, but initial reports have picked up some signal interference and unusual transmissions in the following locations in Lower Great Bear. In Bleak Inlet, home of the old cannery site, Pleasant Valley, but we haven't determined where, and somewhere in Hush River Valley. Without these transmitters working, we'll have a hell of a time locating any transponder signals from crash planes or whatever, so we need to stay on top of this. Signed, Captain Redrick, 14th Wing, SAR. We'll take that. And that is a new piece of equipment that came with, Tales from the Far Territory. Oh. There's a distress pistol. Now we actually have a use for all these flare shells. And a note. We're leaving, can't stand lights any longer, no sleep, just no sleep, we're walking out of here. I don't know if that means the Aurora or something else. I'm trying to think now of where... okay, that's where it is. Yeah, so this is kind of like a little scavenger hunt tool, and it'll eventually work us with more of, aspects of the Far Territory. But we're going to start with seeing if we can get this one transmitter tower set up here. Because there was a lot of materials just beside it. Yeah, like the wires, the replacement fuse, and the battery.
Not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
So we can replace the battery with a new one. There's that in. Okay, I need more fuses for that. I need... Okay, replace the metal parts, though, I guess because of the scrap metal I've got. I am kind of glad that you don't have to try repairing these parts, like, all on their own. Okay, so I still need some fuses and wires, but I think I can get... Well, there's... Okay, there's the rest of the fuses. And I think I'm still a wire short. Well, we can get this tower set up, at least. Oh, maybe I just need... Maybe I had enough. And there we go. That is this tower all set up. Yeah, so how it would basically work is with tracking mode active, you'll get some indications from this about where, like, you've got things coming in from or going to. Looks like dawn is starting to break. Food and water are still pretty good. Oh, you know what? Let me get back to the top of the tower here. And actually, did I get rid of the old battery? Okay, it looks like I did. You know what? With that being ruined, yeah, just drop that. I'm not sure. It almost looks like our thirst meter is bugged out and not showing properly. There's that done. Let me go up and see if I can use the charcoal and map out from the top of the control tower here. Just that way we start filling in the map for the Forsaken Airfield. Oh, I hear a beeping. I don't think it's because of the Aurora, because, yeah, that should be kicked off, so maybe it's because I have the transmitter tower up and running. Yeah, not getting anything from that, though, but let me see if I can do a little bit of mapping with the charcoal. Not as much revealed as I thought would have been. Maybe it's because we are, like... Okay, no, it's not going to let me climb that ladder to get onto the very roof of here. But you know what? Let me get... Oop, not that. I wanted light sources, I think. No, it's a weapon? Yeah, I guess because it was a distressed pistol. There we go. So now we've got a new tool to help us out. Actually, a couple. We'll just have to wait until that little transmitter picks anything up. Just some table. Yeah, just the table. Everything here is about the same. So I guess all I should really do is keep taking a little look around. Yeah, now I'm starting to hear the wolves again. I don't know if, like, all the lights of the Aurora had scared them off. But it looks like... yeah, there are some ruined buildings over there, and a trailer. Let me just get another bit done here. See how much this exposes or reveals. Yeah, a little bit more, but not too much, really. So yeah, we got plenty of daylight here. Good to see there is a little rabbit about. I wonder if I should try taking it with my fire-hardened arrow. I know our bow is kind of low on durability, because we have been using it for a fair bit. Cargo Master's trailer. Yeah, I'll take a peek in here. It really is now with the Long Dark. It's more of a game of exploration with some lighter survival elements with how everything's been going. Oh, fishing tackle's pretty good, though. We can probably leave that bandage. I think I've got enough on me already.
This stuff will come in handy.
Leave those behind. Leave the combat boots. Another balaclava. I should see if maybe once that's fully repaired, that'll give us a lot of insulation. Oh, huh. What do I have on for my pants right now? Decent cargo and jeans. You know what?
Could end up being useful.
I think those will be better. Yeah, those give us a better bonus than just the jeans we had on. So that'll help us even more. And we'll eat the sardines that are just here because we can. Nothing there. It looks like there might be a note underneath this locker because there's just that little bit of possible paper sticking out. Mission status unclear. Pilot activity appears routine as predicted in my initial briefing. Business here at the field hardly registers as cover for any activity grander than mail delivery or solidarity in this godforsaken place. So somebody was here investigating, perhaps. Have a bit more of that. Do I have water? I have a soda. I mean, it is pretty low for its condition, so I guess it's better to have that. And you know what? I can eat better than dog food, so we'll leave that behind, too. And what are my shoes again? They are decent ski boots. I think those are probably going to be warmer.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
I don't know, but with how long it's probably been sitting here, it doesn't matter. Okay, that was this spot, and then there was some more, looked like ruined wooden buildings out behind here. Yeah, I think there's something over there, too. So you know what, we did stay basically cooped up inside a single building for the first episode. Let's do a little bit of roaming. Because we got more than enough means of self-protection. And I just remember something I was going to talk about last episode and I forgot. And it's a little change you can see to your, well, I was going to say like your avatar in the game, but you can see our hand actually is wearing the gloves of what we got equipped right now. Ooh, that's steeper than I wanted it to be. So you know what? Without having a safe way down and across too easily, maybe we'll keep roaming up along the runway. I'd prefer to keep to areas where I have very high range visibility, just in case there are any wolves starting to come out of the woodwork. But yeah, aside from the airfield, I don't know if there's anywhere else to really go off to for, like, interest in the region. I can't tell if that's a rock out there or a bear or something else. I think it's just a rock. Actually, it looks like there might be some ruined buildings there that might be worth a trip out to. But yeah, let's just roam along here a bit more. And try to keep our eyes open for things to look for. It did take us a fair while to come out of our territory, so I don't want to leave them too quickly. Maybe it is just... I don't know if there are buildings out there, or it's just, like, more rocks. But yeah, I don't know if the Long Dark has had areas quite as big and flat as the Airfield is. Like, I think the closest thing might have been Pleasant Valley's, like, farmland area, but I don't know if it had quite this much visibility to it, because this does feel really vast and empty. Oh, and it is cold here, because we are actually losing temperature being outdoors. That's something that it takes real cold to do that to us now with how well clothed we are. I won't go too far from where we're set up. But yeah, it's just... Normally in the Long Dark, you see landmarks that you want to go investigate. Like, what could that be? You'll see the radio tower up above Pleasant Valley, but here it's... This looks so empty. I'm not sure what's worth going to check out, if anything. I'll just see about trying to get up onto another... Oh, I wonder if that could be a reason why, like, when we use our charcoal... Oh, there's a down plane out there. We use our charcoal, not a lot is revealed, because it doesn't take into account, like, what our elevation really is, with being down in a valley of sorts. No, it probably does, because... It has to, I think, work more from, like, your relative elevation over that. Yeah, maybe I'll try seeing about getting to that plane. And then we'll return to... Ooh, although this is a frozen lake, so I need to be cautious of thin ice. I don't know if they would make this one you have to be cautious of thin ice or not, but after my experience with Escape the Dark Walker, I don't know if I want to test it too much. We'll at least get out to that. Oh, and maybe a building. Kind of makes me almost wish that there were binoculars in the game, just that way, if you saw something in the distance, you could get a little bit of a better look from where you are. You don't have to trek all the way out to it. Actually, maybe that'd be something interesting added for the game. That way it's like you can see what might look like a structure in the distance, bring binoculars, get a look. Is that going to be worth checking out, or is it just nothing? Oh, but there's a couple of wolves. I knew it wouldn't be too long before we started seeing them again. We'll see if we can get out to that plane, check it for anything. Oh, apparently there's a body there, because we do have circling crows. Or, well, probably ravens. Could be either or, really. Yeah, see, like, I think that's just rocks there. I thought that was maybe a structure or a building, but I don't think it is. Well, it looks like this came down pretty hard because of all the, like, shifted ice behind it. Yeah, just stay nice and thick ice. I don't need to worry about having to fall through that coming all the way out here. We'll see what we can find from the plane here. Oh, that's a bear over there. Okay. Yeah, we'll just see what we can find here and then make our way back for where we're set up. Nothing on you. Anything in the hatch? Nope. What about inside? Energy bar. Pop out the other side. Nothing really there. I could actually probably get... Yeah, I could get onto this if I wanted to. Ah, okay, so I can only use this during the auroras. Again, I can't tell if that's a building. I think it's just rocks, but... Oh, wait, let me search the other hatch on this side, and then we'll leave. Yeah, so it's on Aurora nights I'll have to try using the transponder, transmitter, whatever it is. But I got wolves to the right of me, bears to the left. Let's get the heck out of here. Thankfully, I don't have anything on me that should be like an attractant for them. So we can just let the wind help push us back. I mean, if there was a bear closer to the airstrip, I wouldn't mind trying to take one down, because that can be a lot of cooked meat to help us work at our experience up. But all the way out here, and how cold is it? Minus 41. As it's minus 27, and the wind chill adds another minus 14 to it. So yeah, it is blisteringly cold out here, and probably in a literal sense, because... oh, excuse me there. I believe at minus 40, that's when your, like, frostbite risk is really extreme, and any exposed skin can get frostbite in just, like, a few minutes of exposure. So, yeah, blistering cold, that's actually accurate. Okay, here, looks like we'll have a smooth return journey. We'll get back to the airfield, and then I'll try to figure out what else I want to do. Because again, it's a really weird region compared to the rest of the Long Dark. Normally you'll see things in the distance you want to go and find and look at, but here, it kind of feels like this is the only thing in the middle of a vast emptiness. I haven't really seen any structures or interesting stuff on the outskirts I can say for sure, like, that's something I want to check out. There's no real roads out here, there's just the airstrip. I guess the only thing will be try and get across the river and to that other spot of ruined buildings we saw. And, see, again, with the distance, I can't tell if those are just, like, rock outcroppings or there is something over there. Maybe one of these times we'll go and try to explore and see. I just want to see what I've got. Okay, I do have a free accessory slot. I was going to say, with the rifle and all of our, like, equipment, I might try to see about finding a moose to get the satchel, because that'll give us some extra carrying capacity. And in any game that has carrying capacity, that's usually a nice thing to have an increase to. But yeah, I have no idea what is out here. We've at least got a lot of food and water stockpiled, so I don't have to worry about urgently addressing any of that. So we'll just get back into the hangar and then look at what our plans will be for another day. I might actually have to explore more when the Aurora's active. Oh, see, I can't tell if they're just like broken trees or there's almost like radio towers over on that outcropping patch. I'd really hate for it to be, you come all the way out here, you get the transponder, it gives you, like, the mentions of the places back in the other regions, and that's basically, you're done here, you gotta go back to the other regions now. There's gotta be more lurking or hidden away. It's just, again, slowly figuring out where we go to find it. I don't want to look anything up, because that can take away a bit from the experience. Okay, but we're back here. Maybe I'll just take a look at the hatches on this plane, and then we'll go back into the hangar there. I'm very thankful for how good our gear is warmth-wise, though, because, like, with how cold this region is, unless you have some really good gear, you will always be freezing. Nothing in that, and we'll take a walk around the other side. Nothing in there. But I also have to admit, I am surprised there aren't any wolves, like, immediately around this spot. Like, I thought for sure they'd be something we'd encounter more commonly. But, you know what, I'm not going to, again, I'm not going to complain too much or say that much on it. I'm just thankful we have a little break from them with how oppressive they can be sometimes. Yeah, we might as well snag the coal if we need to make any fires, that's helpful. We'll leave the spray paint. Oh, and actually, hang on. Firewood bin. Not much, but every little bit helps. Yeah, so that's the terminal building, that's the air control tower. Well, we may be looking at going hunting, because it looks like there's actually a decent deer population out here. At least 2, possibly 3 to 4. And you know what, I should also keep a watch for the birds, because maybe those will be a good way to find some other stuff in the area as well. Well, let me get ourselves into warmth, drop some crap off. Actually, you know what, as soon as we get in... There was a door right beside the car I decided to take the car battery out of. But I decided to walk the long way around to get indoors. I guess at least that's more to where we're, accustomed with it. Some more scrap metal. Yeah, we'll head into here, and then we'll just end the episode here, because this actually went on a little longer than planned. And just wait, there we go. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of The Long Dark. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I see you all next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.